All right, time now is 5:45. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the movie Pacific Rim as human machines fight monsters to save the world from collapsing. And Adam Sandler and the crew are back for more as they face up against a group of hyped-up frat boys led by Taylor Lautner. Details next in our movie review segment. That's right. You said it, John. It's Friday, so you know we're doing our movie review. Joined now by Toledo Free Press movie critic James Molnar, the always very sharply dressed James Molnar.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Well.
Oh, yeah. I try. You know, I can do a few things. So we're getting right into it. They're back for round 2 of Getting Chocolate Wasted. That's right. The cast of Grown Ups is back for Grown Ups 2. And, of course, monsters battle machines for the fate of mankind in Pacific Rim after soggy bottom beasties crawl out of the Pacific Ocean. Those are the movies we're talking about today. Which one are we getting into first, James?
Let's do Pacific Rim.
Let's do Pacific Rim. All right. What are you hearing?
Well, this is a epic movie, perfect for the mid-July blockbuster season, and you have giant monsters battling giant robots.
And based off of a game, if I'm not mistaken, right?
You know what? It's interesting you said that because my boss and I were talking about that, and I could not find too much information about a video game for this. So this is actually, from what I could find, an original movie, not based on anything. And this is actually Warner Brothers' first time that they've released a mid-July movie since inception. That's kind of original. And this is by Benicio del Toro that brought us the great Pan's Labyrinth and Hellboy. And you definitely see his style in the monsters. And this was inspired, the person who came up with this story, Travis Beacham, came up with the story because he's walking along the Santa Monica Pier in California, and he kind of mistook the pier for a monster. And so it's like, what if a monster was coming up out of the ocean, and you had this epic battle? And so this is what this is. I would say this isn't my absolute favorite movie of the season, but I still give it 4 out of 5 stars. It's good. I thought the character development was a little weak, but overall,
but you're go there for the action, right?
Yes, and they plan this, and I would say if you're the inner teenage boy in you is going to love this movie. Is it going to drive a lot of general audience people? It'll be interesting to see.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next one, Grown Ups 2, and I was a fan of the first Grown Ups. You know, there was some mixed criticism, but you know what? I thought it was perfect for what it was trying to be. It wasn't trying to be
yeah, this one came out 3 years ago. I saw it. I didn't mind it. Chocolate wasted.
Chocolate wasted. The most adorable little girl ever. Yeah.
Yes, and this one is back. This is what kind of critics are calling the sequel nobody asked for. And, you know, Adam Sandler once again gets to play the husband to Salma Hayek, so who wouldn't want to do that?
I'm sure that's why he was coming back. And you know what? The things I like about Adam Sandler movies is, though he's not as raunchy as some of his other movies, his outright comedy movies, it's just, he likes to just put his friends in his movies and have a good time, and that's what it is, and I think that's why I enjoy it. It's just Adam Sandler and his friends feeding off each other, having a good time. They ad-lib a lot of parts of the movie.
Oh, sure, and some critics were saying, you know, Taylor Lautner, as you see in the clip, he's probably, you know, one of the draws to see this movie, and Rob Schneider is actually missing from this movie, so a positive note for some critics. And you know, if you're looking for some laughs and a little heart, Adam Sandler always brings that, and we'll see how it is. I doubt it's going to do very well at the box office, but you never know. The first one did well.
Yeah, and I don't really think they're aiming for too much, too. That's what you can really appreciate a movie, I think, when they're not trying to be more than they are.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is why I appreciate it. And I, for one, will go see this movie. I'm a fan
and you can let us know.
I will let you know. That's right, next Friday. All right, thank you very much.